Kundi? Yes, madam. Granny's Kerubo? Absent, madam. You have probably heard these phrases before: absent, present, and it goes beyond that when you're an educator. Oh my goodness. So let's dive straight into it, okay? Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to Teach Crest International. My name is Ruth Guru. In case you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel, or is it podcast? Yeah. Today's video, we're going to learn on how to mark a register, and yeah, so I believe it will be valuable to you. And as a way of appreciating my work, imagine it's past midnight and I'm here shooting. You can see teaching is a calling, yo. So that's what we're going to do. Please do remain with me, and don't forget subscribe, please. Yeah, so that this information reaches so many people as possible. Okay, thank you. Let's learn together. In every well-organized school, the class attendance register plays a vital role in maintaining discipline and accountability. A class attendance register contains important details such as the names of the students, their admission number, and sometimes their dates of birth. Each day, the teacher carefully calls out the names of the students while marking those who are present, absent, or late. This routine helps to ensure that no student is unaccounted for during school hours. Beyond simply recording attendance, the register serves several important purposes. It helps school authorities to monitor students' regularity and punctuality. For example, students who are frequently absent may be identified and given necessary support or counseling. In addition, the class attendance register can be used as an official document during inspection by educational authorities. Maintaining the register requires accuracy and consistency. Teachers must ensure that entries are correctly made and not altered unnecessarily. In some schools, attendance records are also digitized to improve efficiency and reduce errors. However, whether in paper or electronic form, the importance of the attendance register remains unchanged. In conclusion, the class attendance register is more than just a record book. It's an essential tool for effective classroom management and student supervision. In marking your register, use a blue or black pen to fill in all the spaces. Don't leave any empty spaces. Appointed to be a class teacher, a homeroom teacher, a teaching assistant, you might find this document really important, and here is how to go about it. So a separate attendance should be kept for each class in the school. Then, so that is to say that if you have two classes, let's say two streams for grade 10, you need two class teachers, unless it's poorly staffed. That's what should happen. You should have different class registers. Yeah, so how do we mark? In the morning we do one strike towards the left. In the afternoon, in case there was presence, what you'll do is that you will mark with a stroke towards your right. Student was, let's say, on opening day, they were absent in the morning, so you put a 0, and they were present in the afternoon, you will get this. If a student was absent, or rather present in the morning and absent in the evening, let's say they sneaked, the parent came for them, the student perhaps went for a funeral, it is something that is not school related. If they went for sports and stuff, they are literally in class. There's learning that is happening, so that should be give you a present mark. Okay, in case the student was absent both morning and evening, you should have 2 zeros. Yeah. So for classes which have only one session, presence should be shown by X and absence by a single 0. So there's also another detail that needs to be answered. For example, the approximate month to be entered here for some weeks, during which one month ends and another one begins. 2 months may have to be mentioned. Let's say it's between May and June. Yeah, you'll have to indicate that. So it will be month stroke month. So let's say May and June. Yeah, the first week was starting in April, that was on 27th. It rained all through to May 1st, that was on a holiday. So here should have been April stroke May. Then the second week was in the month of May. The third week is May, the fourth week is May. Okay, administrative detail you will need to write is, for example, what term is it? Is it first term, second term, third term? So in this case we are in second term. You'll say term 2 like this, from, and that term runs from when to when. Okay, so you get to fill that. So here it should have been from 27th April 2026 to 2nd August 2026. So because we have 14 weeks, that's how long it should be. Third step is show here the total number of pupils present in the morning, show here the total number of pupils present in afternoon. So this is where you basically mark the register. Then you'll find the totals for each student at the end of the week. And here is now how many people were present in the morning, how many were present in the afternoon. Then we'll have the totals there. Okay, so here are some of the things that you need to also capture. That is admission number, the date of birth, the age, and you begin with the year and the month, the name. And the age is really important, especially when it now comes to even sports. We are so big on it. Yeah, for example, the under 16 championship, we don't expect someone who's over 16 years because it would be unfair competition. At the same time, as a class teacher, it's really good that you know their year of birth. Yeah, because it helps in things like registering of the exams. Also, if you want maybe to make your class feel special by doing things like birthdays, so that's where you will get the most of the detail from. Then you write the name of the students. Okay, that's how it should be. So the term, the form, from when until when, the admission, date of birth, age, name. Then we have the class number, and this will now help you track so that you know, in my class maybe I have 50 students, I have 10 students, and other things. So in most registers like this one, there are 55, but you can find you have a bigger class size, so you may be forced to go to the next year, so you can add them there. Thing in some schools you find it's a mixed school, so it's really up to you to know how to organize your register for ease of your administration purposes. So you can decide to arrange, perhaps you start with the girls or boys, then you come to the next sex, so that you're even able to know in terms of gender parity, who are the majority who are attending or who are absent, and that kind of data, you know. You can also decide to arrange your students starting in the order of admission number. Yeah, I think it would be more presentable. This is what we were saying. For example, the student was absent from Monday through Friday, so we should actually be having 2 zeros in each box. That will amount to a total of 0, right? Because 0 times 10 is still 0. And then this student was absent from Monday morning all through Friday evening, so we'll find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we find our total as 10. Let's see for this. So this student was absent. This was not taken correctly. Was absent during morning and perhaps evening. So we have presence in the morning from Tuesday all through Friday evening. So we'll have that we have 1, 2, actually should be 8 instead of 9 here. That was the total mess. Okay, here was not taken correctly because I'm using someone's register. Okay. I think these are some of the challenges that are happening when you're giving maybe a student to fill in for you, because in this class you can see we have a total of 51 students, and it can really get hectic, just calling out the names. Ruth Kerubo, present, or absent, madam, present, sir. Yeah, so because of that, most people decide to delegate the duty. So this is what should have been done, guiding. So for classes which have only one session, do not use the columns for morning and afternoon totals. Okay, then we have term averages. So that is what you'll add based on the sum of all the weekly attendance. For classes which have only one session, do not multiply by 2. If a pupil leaves during the term, a horizontal line should be drawn against his name from the day he leaves to the end of the term. Okay. So, if the school does not meet on a day for which space has been provided on the register, then a vertical line should be drawn in that day. Like on 1st May was a holiday, it was Labor Day. Anyway, because our school is a boarding school, that's why we have a register there. But if it was a day school, what should have been done was drawing a vertical line through, because it's affecting everybody. Get to continue like this. So like this here will be week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, to help you avoid duplicating your work. There's a lot of paperwork in teaching, so this is a creative way of reducing paperwork. So this will be week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, week 11, week 12, week 13, week 14. And that will have been the end. Then here you indicate the amount. Okay, yeah. The beginning, what is the amount that has been paid? It is for the receipt, an amount like that. Then we have a term summary here. So you do the total attendance for that class, the total sessions, the percentage of average attendance, then changes on the roll, left, how many were admitted, the number of pupils, both boys and girls. Then you get the total at the end of the term. You can have a column for checked. Yep. See, the class register is really important in knowing things like the number of school dropouts, the admission, just from this information. We have further recordings like what was the annual collection from new arrivals, the first term, from second term, third term. We have the holidays. For example, in first term, which holiday did we have? Idul Fitr, we had Good Friday, Easter Monday. Then second term we have Labor Day, that has already happened. We will be having Madaraka Day on 1st June. In third term we'll be having Heroes Day, previously known as Mashujaa. Yeah. Then we have the Moi Day and Kibaki Day. Moi Day and Kenyatta Day. Yeah, that is what is happening. Yeah, that is it. I hope you've enjoyed the video until this period. So if you like this kind of content, please do like, share and like this video. Thank you. This is the CAPS mark of standard. We have the logo of the brand, the company brand for making these registers. And yeah, the same wonderful product for wonderful people. That makes you feel good. And that was the serial number.